and welcome. For this reading, we're bringing through messages from the angels. So we have 3 piles here. For pile 1, we have this quartz cluster. Pile 2, we have this quartz cluster. And for pile 3, we have this quartz cluster. So I will put the timestamps in the description box and I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this quartz cluster, these are your messages from the angels. So I already started your reading once and I had to stop it because the messages just didn't feel like they were connecting in a way that was very clear. So we'll see what comes through the second time. I'm going to go ahead and read your cards to you. So we have She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. Arrow, Surround Yourself with Protective Energy. And Medicine Guardian, Be Open to Healing Information. So the same message is coming through as the first time. So we're just going to roll with it and I'm just going to record and I'm going to trust that whoever the message is for will receive it. What's coming through here is you could identify with having a very wild side to you, like something that feels very fiery, untamed, kind of just like you are who you are. You're very authentic to yourself, and that's a very beautiful thing. But recently you could have gone through a phase of healing that kind of took that out of you a little bit, like took you a little out of your element, and you're finally starting to get that back is what's coming through. So you'll know this reading is for you if you resonate with that message. If not, you might want to choose a different pile because it feels very specific. But what's coming through with that as well is that there was a reason for this. There was like a need for you to tap into that more vulnerable side of yourself. You could resonate also with having gone through something very serious with your health. That's what's coming through. And it almost pulled this like more serious component of your personality out. And you're just now starting to feel authentically like yourself again, feeling very good, very vibrant in your physical body. But yeah, very interesting. I feel like that message is more for confirmation that this reading is for you than it is for anything else. So if you don't resonate with that message, this might not be for you. Feel free to choose a different pile. So we have Will of the Wisp, Treasures Hidden in the Shadows. Yeah, again, connecting to the first message, it's like this, whatever you went through that kind of took you into a more serious phase of life or a more serious side of yourself. It happened for a reason because it was bringing things that were in the shadows that are actually gifts and treasures out into the light, out into the open where you could see it when you're not like so in this energy of just having like this very untamed nature about you. Like this could have pulled you into having to be a little more reserved, a little more patient, a little more grounded even. You could resonate with that as well. I don't know why they're giving it to me like this because this message feels very specific. So it's obviously like you will know if this is for you, but it's coming through like this took you down into the depths of yourself to really pull out that vulnerability, to pull out the more serious side of you, and to show you how deep your nature truly is. Because you could resonate also with being someone who's constantly like on the go, constantly has like a full schedule of things that you're doing, and this pulled you back into yourself in a way where you had to focus on yourself, you had to do some shadow work, you had to do that deep healing work that just wasn't getting done because you had so much going on in your external reality. It like pulled you from the external into the internal. You also have Eye of the Needle with intentionality. Yeah, it could have pulled out this more intentional, slow-moving nature from you. Okay. You also have Magical Alchemy, Innovation, Ingenuity, Curiosity, and Ahead of Your Time. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's like you could be someone who just has this like strike of creativity that comes through you constantly. Like I'm getting like lightning bolts of information that come through you constantly. And because you've had to go into the depths and do this healing work and get more grounded, it's like now you have a way to channel that in a way that is more rooted and grounded and more sustainable. You have past life, a cultural experience that's behind you, regression. Ooh, you have the peacock energy here. Peacock to me like connects deeply to the third eye energy and is very intuitive. So you could also resonate with having gone through like a Kundalini awakening or some rapid form of spiritual advancement, spiritual awakening that really called you out. I'm getting like a shapeshifter energy too, which is really interesting. You could resonate with like having two completely different sides of yourself that you're now kind of calling in those parts of you into the same time and space and working with both of those aspects of yourself equally. Okay. We also have soul song, which I'm getting that like raw authenticity coming through with that, like tuning completely into who you are at a soul level, what your soul has experienced, and also how that translates for the path ahead for you. But it's like this beautiful soul calling that the angels are guiding you towards. And it's after you've gone through this experience, whatever this is, that woke you up to your true soul's path and authenticity. You also have remembrance. I'm getting this ties into the past life card, so I'm sorry for knocking the tripod. I'm gonna put these two together, but it's almost like you're remembering who you were in a past life, the impact that you had on those around you in your past lives, and how deeply connected to spirituality, magic, and your ancestral roots you were in past lives, and it's bringing that forward into this time and space. You also have divine animals, and you have Vesica Pisces here. And again, I'm getting this as like the two halves of you, or the two different distinct personality traits, or however you are viewing this and it's connecting, like merging those together into one in this time and space. And it's for the highest good. It's like there could have been two separate parts of yourself that were so completely opposite. You never knew how to operate with both of them in a way that felt right for you. And it's like through going through this process, it's automatically like merging those parts of you, merging those energies, coming together. There's a union of self here. That's what it is. I was not able to quite fully put my finger on what I was picking up on before when I recorded the reading, but I'm getting that now. It's like a union within the self here. Okay. You have soothing waters, intention, clearing blockages, and energetic hygiene. I would work deeply with some Reiki or some sound healing, whatever you feel called to do at this time, because that's going to assist you with clearing anything that needs to be cleared while you're going through this alchemical process of merging and union. And also like just do some water cleansing as well. I would work with Epsom salts in bath water or a natural body of water if you have access to that, because I'm getting like the water really wants to assist you with tuning into this energy of flow and healing and clearing what's no longer serving you as well. You also have heart activation. It says self-love, following your bliss, and restoration. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like there's definitely a healing here that took place, and it's restoring a lot that you could have not felt, like parts of yourself you didn't feel connected to before, or parts of your path and your journey you didn't feel connected to before, but it's being restored at this time. It's very beautiful. Very interesting messages from the angels, pile one. Do leave me a comment and let me know if this resonated with you. I'm intrigued. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and close out your reading. We're going to get some Lightworker Oracle cards, and we'll read the message from the book for you to close out. Yeah, very interesting. If you want to dive deeper into this, if this feels like a personal reading for you, my website is in the description box, and you can book with me there, or and just let me know that you want to continue this reading but make it a personal format. That's only if this feels like it really deeply connects with you, though. Like, don't try to make this reading fit. If you're questioning what this is about, it's probably not for you. Okay, we got one card here, so it's the first ray of power. Okay. And the message is, the first ray of power is energy of conscious destruction. It can be used in a healthy way to eliminate the past and allow for a fresh start. The first ray also carries the frequency of leadership. It can assist you to stand in the truth of your light so that others can find their way by it. It helps to strengthen your willpower so you can accomplish any task you choose. The Ascended Master, El Moria, brings you his particular blessing and encourages you to believe in your own strength and take initiative on what matters most to you. All right, pile one, beautiful messages for you. I truly hope that they resonated, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Take care. Hi, pile two. If you chose this quartz cluster, these are your messages from the angels. Let's see what they have for you. So we have Druid with Hold the Space. And we have High Priest with Intend and Create. And we have Winter with Take Care of Your Needs. I'm getting a pile here that has very, very psychic energy. It's like I'm tuning into it, and it almost feels like it's coming from like past lives or like ancient times and civilizations. So you could resonate as being someone who is very tied into their past lives, very connected to them, very aware of where you get your psychic abilities from. But it's coming through very strongly here that your psychic abilities are intended to assist you along on your journey, as well as to assist you with your healing. So very interesting that that's coming through. Okay, because they have me just closing my eyes and just channeling the messages rather than looking at the cards. So you could resonate with being someone who also channels just by sitting with your eyes closed and getting information from the spirit realm. You could also resonate with being very connected to divination from, ancient cultures. Like, I'm thinking like runes, or even reading bones. Like, that's coming through. Ancient forms of divination are coming through very strongly here. You could even feel connected to like scrying, gazing into a bowl of water, gazing into fire and getting messages, or crystal ball is coming through as well. That's very interesting. Let's see what else came out. So we have stars in the sky with limitless possibility. Yeah, look at that. It's like they're sitting in meditation with their eyes closed, just receiving the messages. So if you don't take enough time out to do that, you're being encouraged by the angels to do that more consciously and more frequently, because there's something here that really wants to open up for you within the realm of your psychic abilities, and your abilities to communicate with spirit is how that's coming through as well. So there's something here that just really wants to open up within you with regard to your communication to spirit. You also have Sky Dancers with Surrender. You have Benefactor with Grace and Generosity. This little mouse and the mushroom always makes me laugh. I guess there's 2 mice in there. They're so cute. Benefactor, Grace, and Generosity. Yeah, they're asking for you to really surrender into this path is what I'm getting. If this is new to you, if you're just starting to have like a spiritual awakening and just waking up to your abilities, they're asking you to just sit with that, sit with different forms of divination, connect with them deeply, and see what feels right for you. There's something ancestral coming through here as well about your psychic abilities. It's coming through that this could be something connected to your bloodline. So it could be something you're aware of or something you're unaware of, but that's coming through as confirmation. If you've been wondering if you come from like a long line of people who have psychic abilities, it's coming through as confirmation that yes, you are on the right path with that line of thinking. You have Lord Melchizedek, indecision, ego-based actions, and lifestyle change. It's beautiful. You also have well-being, self-preservation, service to spirit, and youthful experience. I'm getting like this really beautiful connection that you have here to higher dimensional beings. And I do view the angels as higher dimensional beings, but I'm getting almost like ascended master energy here. So I'm getting like Mary Magdalene, the Brotherhood of Melchizedek, looking into these different ascended masters and see who you feel connected to, or ask your angels to reveal to you who's guiding you at this time, because it feels like you're deeply connected to very specific ascended masters or higher dimensional beings. It could even be like particular star family or something like that. But they're asking for you to deepen that connection at this time and to have a more conscious relationship to who you're connecting with, especially through this time of transition with your psychic abilities. Like, I feel like there is something very deep within you that's opening up and connecting in a deeper way to your spiritual path, and your, again, your psychic senses is coming through. So you have insight. That reminds me so much of this, limitless possibilities, stars in the sky card. It looks almost exactly the same here. You also have healing. You have visualize, inner voice, and you have awakening. So if you've been questioning if you're going through another phase of your spiritual awakening, this is a big confirmation that yes, you're on point with that. You're going through, if you haven't been through a spiritual awakening before and you're questioning if that's what's happening for you, this is a big yes. Like, you're getting a very big confirmation that you are going through that. If you've already been through spiritual awakening and different phases of that in the past, this is the next level of that. You're leveling up with regard to your spiritual path and journey. You have several cards here. I'm going to read this one in a second, but again, we have like the meditation pose, we have visualize, we have inner voice. Deepen your meditation practice if you're able to. You can even do walking meditations where you walk out in nature without any distraction and you kind of listen to the messages that are coming through. But the more that you meditate and the more that you get into that zone of having this routine of connecting and bring it into your everyday life, the easier the integration phase with this awakening will be. Very beautiful. You also have anchoring in, energy medicine, body, temple, vibrational healing. If you work with any energy work at this time or any form of sound healing, that's being recommended to assist you as well. So we were talking about meditation. You could do that with through the form of sound bath as well as coming through. I'm trying to tune in and see if there's anything else. If you're a Reiki practitioner, make sure that you're using Reiki on yourself as well as your clients. Please make sure also, if you're not a Reiki practitioner and you don't do energy work on yourself, to look into that as a form of healing for you, because that could really assist with integration of these, the spiritual awakening that you're going through and the psychic abilities coming through. You have spiral of incarnation, past lives, soul blueprint, and karmic patterns. Beautiful. And golden hour, positive omens, the great central sun. I feel like this pile, you're getting a lot of activations through light codes. So consciously connect with the sun, ask it to assist you with integration, with activating the spiritual downloads coming in. I would be having, if I were you, going outside when you can, if it's sunny, if it's warm enough, and just consciously connecting with the sun, asking for assistance with the healing that you need, asking for assistance with activating your psychic abilities, anything that's in your field from your guides that they've been bringing in that needs to be activated, but activating anything dormant with regard to your psychic abilities, your healing abilities, and your path forward when it comes to your spirituality. So let's go ahead and close out with a Lightworker Oracle card. Let's see what comes through. These are very beautiful messages. I hope this is resonating with you all. So we have spiritual service. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and read it. Okay. Self-doubt can be a habit that is hard to break. It can slow down your spiritual progress and fulfillment of your life purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent to do what you love to the best of your ability. Realize that you are enough, that your hard work is good, and that you have something of value to offer. It is time to let go of fear of failure, concern about your ability, and your right to live a happy, fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you. I just started getting this very ungrounded energy as I was trying to read that. So make sure that you're taking time out to ground as well, and making sure that you're tuning into your physical body and what your physical body needs at this time, because that is going to assist you again with integrating any activations that are coming through from the spirit realm. But I'm going to leave it there for you, pile 2. Thank you to the angels for these messages. And if you made it this far, please don't forget to like the video, and I'll connect with you later. Take care. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this quartz cluster, these are your messages from the angels. All right. Interesting. They're having me start at a different part than I started the first 2 piles, so I'm interested. You have meditation, soul journey. Ooh, interesting. I just had an interesting message come through. And expansion. So I'm getting here, if you have been questioning any part about your soul's journey, or you've been wondering about your path, you're feeling like you're having a hard time tuning in to like your purpose, why you're here, what your mission is, they want to reveal this to you through meditation. I know a lot of us really don't enjoy meditating, right? Like, it requires dedication, it requires stillness, it requires, just setting time aside to do it. And sometimes it can be really hard to do that for some of us. And so, I get reminded constantly by my guides about how important it is to sit in meditation. So I get it, but they're saying here that there's something about your soul's mission, your soul's journey that they want to bring through to you, almost as a vision is how it's coming through, but it needs to come through meditation. So make sure that you're setting time aside to do that and to check in with your spirit team, your angels, your guides, but there's something here that they want to reveal to you. And it's also going to create like an expansion. I'm seeing a ripple effect. It's like once you start getting into a healthy meditation practice, there's almost like a ripple effect that's bound to happen in your life, because it's going to expand. It's going to expand your energy, your possibilities, perhaps even like your psychic abilities as well. So they're just asking for you to set the time aside to start doing this, if not daily, at least a couple times a week. Okay, you also have Father Sky, trust in the unknown. You have Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. And you have Knight, be brave and honest. This could have to do with like a shift that you're going through, something that you're pondering perhaps to do. It could be like a major life shift with trust in the unknown, but there's something about your path, again, it's coming through that they want to reveal to you to assist in clearing any doubt, any hesitancy on your end. It's like there needs to be a clearing here that comes through meditation and almost like an upliftment of your energy here for you to move forward on your path and see where you're going clearly. I'm getting that with the mirror guardian, how she's gazing into this. To me, it looks like a mirror that has like the cosmos within it, and she's kind of looking over, you know, the universe here. But I'm also getting, it's like there's something they want to, again, reveal to you. You have lost compass, getting back to integrity. If you've been feeling lost on your path, this is why you're getting this message, because they're trying to call you back to your purpose and your mission with clarity here. Me talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Interesting. You do have take time to reflect here, and then you have the bath. So I would also spend some time doing like spiritual baths, connecting with water. You know, you could even do bath meditations where you like take meditation music and maybe some crystals and do a spiritual bath where you go into a meditative state while you're bathing, and ask them to reveal this to you, because the water clears, but it also amplifies, it also connects, it creates flow, right? And there's something here about that. Okay, let's see what else came through for you guys. So we have language of light, rediscovery, humble wanderer, and communication. If you're someone who speaks light language, or you feel guided to speak light language, but you haven't quite figured out exactly how to do this, this could be part of what is going to emerge when you take the time out to meditate. It's almost like I'm seeing a light language activation. Very interesting. We also have Universal Merkaba, a sacred purpose. You have the answer, lucid dreaming. Yeah, it's something within you that they want to remind you of, or they want to guide you towards, like deepening the connection to self. And it's something that you're meant to express outwardly, even if it's just in your own home, something you're meant to express through your environment, or, you know, like if you're just meant to speak light language for yourself for healing, or if it's something you're meant to do on a broader scale to help people heal, right? There's something here about that. You also have Earth Walk, reorientation, collective wisdom, and natural healing. That's so interesting, because I was just saying if it's something that you're meant to offer to the collective or something personal, rather it just needs to be expressed, it needs to be brought out of you and into your conscious awareness. But now we have collective here as well, collective wisdom. We have quest, goals, deep shifts, carving out change, and inner journey. Beautiful. And you also have harmonics, vibrational medicine, shared resonance, and natural tones. That's so interesting, because we were talking about light language, and I'm getting that here with harmonics, because I'm feeling it's like something that needs to be brought out and expressed either energetically, physically, or through the voice. But with the harmonics card, I am getting it could be connected to your voice. So there could be something that you're meant to share collectively, like share with the collective, and you need to be connected to this through meditation. But that's really beautiful, pile 3. You have a very beautiful message here of connection to self and connection to your soul's truth here as well. Let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Lightworker Oracle card and see what the angels have for you to close this reading. Ooh, beautiful. You have an invitation to connect. So we're going to read that from the book, but this is really beautiful. connects really well to the message in your reading as well. Okay. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel to their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet, so you are being offered an invitation to connect. Again, like this invitation into meditation and developing a meditation practice, I'm getting it is to connect, right? Not only with the self, but also with your guides, with your angels, with those guiding you at this time. So very beautiful messages, pile 3. I truly hope that they did resonate with you and provide you some clarity on your path. And yeah, if you made it this far, please don't forget to like the video and feel free to leave me a comment if you feel guided. And I wish you the best of luck. Take care.